Welcome back to Art Book Reviews. Today we are on episode 59 and we'll be covering The Rage of Bahamut, which, having a quick look at this, apparently was a digital card game. Not one I know anything about, never heard of it. Some bits do seem to remind me of Force Will, so I don't know whether they had any development artists or whatever linked to either side. No idea. But I thought might be interesting to check out. So this one I've found in a few places for 30 quid still. So it's not too much price to get. It's an alright size. This is only a tier 2. It is just the card works. The card artworks just enlarged for you, which is great. I mean, I've been wanting them to give me far more Force of Will ones than the one they gave us, because so much beautiful art in that. Hell, Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff, other card games like that, if they're having the tiny little ones, could have a nice big full-size pictures. Be awesome. So, there's a lot to appreciate with these card game art books. So, might as well get stuck in and have a quick look at some of these. Don't know what to really say about that. So we start first one. Monster Breeder. Very nice artwork, actually. I really like that. Quite a cute kind of style. So I think these are mostly just going to be, flicking through, just going to be character artworks. Unsurprisingly, the Japanese card game. The female characters are fairly attractive. Oh, yeah, that's quite a nice one, but that reminds me of something. Is it the Valkyrie from like the those Valkyrie games? I only ever had one. It was like a DS one, Confident of the Plume. But it didn't really feature very much. Yeah, I think that's why I recognise that kind of looking character, the blue armor and everything. Don't know if there's any crossover stuff. Don't know much about this. Moon Princess Kaguya. Oh, this straight away is giving me Force-War vibes. There's a Kaguya in that. There's a Joan of Arc. I thought that's interesting. The Japanese games and stuff and manga, they have an obsession with Joan of Arc. I've seen her in so many things. Maybe it's because she's actually quite a fascinating person in reality. Don't actually believe she did actually much fighting. She was more of just a poster rallying kind of thing and not much else, unfortunately. I got screwed over by her own people because the British said that you can have her back. They're ready to give her back if they win a trade, but the French kings whatnot wanted her to be a martyr, so happily allowed her to be killed. So go French. Nice little angel again. That's like funny sometimes when you get like massive full plate and suddenly just like weird not plate. I always found that weird piece of fantasy armor. Let's give a bit more head. See those ones. Now, so Wonderland again, having an Alice and the Dark Alice. That is another Force of Will thing. Alice is actually quite a big character in the Force of Will things, and Dark Alice is Dark Alice. Yeah, Dark Alice became her own separate parallel universe version of her. Who's like a anti-hero, and she comes in and out of stuff. So that's I'm getting definitely a lot of Force of Will vibes here. Blaze an Angel. Let's skip a bit more ahead. I have to say that's quite a cool design. That one, especially good pose angle for dramaticness. Actually, really nice. Not sure about that one. That one's a little bit too cutesy character, too few clothing. Not my cup of tea. So we got the men now. Quick flick through these guys. Yeah. Oh, Percival. Are we gonna get the Knights of the Round Table? That's also another thing I've seen in quite a few like Japanese games, card games especially. Knights of the Round Table, you know, Percival and I think it's Cadwyn. Oh, I'm terrible at name pronunciation. It's one that begins with C. He's like dual wielding swords. He appears in like Force of Will, Yu-Gi-Oh, you know. Seems a common guys to come and utilize for things. I find interesting. And also Lucifer gets oh there you go. That's not C. G. Gadwin. Yeah, isn't it? And that looks like the Gadwin, I think, from the Force Will. So they must have had some of the same people on this. I find it hard to believe that they didn't have any people mentioned very quickly. No, it's just some questions. Those some me the monsters then. Dragon people. Yeah. Huh. That's cute. Oh! Poison ivy, eat your heart out there. Wow. Actually, to be fair, they've done a good job of making a nook both sexual but also very, very deadly. Because so much there reads a massive trap to me. I don't know. Creation press. Ooh! I like good creation press. Oh, that's a bit limited then. So, well, I guess it's nice to some degree, but it's not much of a showing you the process, is it really? But I'll give it this. It's quite cool to see how they actually changed what it was. She's been eating the apple, then not just posing, then from elves to cat girls. That's actually quite the change. It's quite interesting actually. Another Camelot. Yeah. Then of course. Oh, hello. What's this? Evolution. Two copies of the same card can join to make a different card of new art. Evolution is one of the games been interesting. Showcase a few examples. So this is not all the card art in the game then. They're showing you some of it. I'll start off. That one's a crappy one to show off. Because you just flip it and this colour swap it. At least that one you've got different armour. But I'll give him this one. This is actually quite a cool change throughout. It's also quite scary. You keep evolving him, he goes into sufferable agony and then becomes the golden guy. That's incredibly weird, I have to say. Interesting, but weird. And that one's just a cool swap. So, some of them they went the extra mile with, and then some of them they didn't go much. Nick of him. And the pirate one. Poseidon. And this guy, it looks like he goes for multiple stages of boss fights of Colossus, and then gets a girlfriend at the end. That's his final evolution. Oh, good for him. So this feels like there's a lot more that they could show off in this. Oh, some of the best artwork. Okay. Interesting. There's some nice artwork in there, and if you're into card game artwork, it's quite good. Although there's a little tiny bit of process, it's a bit disappointing there. I got excited with the whole digital process. A bit more of a breakdown would be quite cool, even if it's just like one artwork. Just seeing the breakdown of how people get it, because admittedly different artists have different ways of doing it. Some start off with very dark colours and slowly lighten it down. Some do the opposite. Some go straight into the first colour, their final colour plan from the get-go, from sketch, while others do various palette overlays and stuff. It's actually quite interesting. You sometimes can watch some of them online, some streaming platforms where you can watch artists do artwork. It's quite fascinating to see how they different ones go to different final points. But anyway, Do I think this is worth it? It's alright. If I knew more about the card game or had any kind of knowledge or attachment to it, this would probably be a better book for me. Again, I probably wouldn't get it myself. Um, I'm more just desiring more of the whole Force of Will ones. But Yu-Gi-Oh would be nice to have one. Vanguard might be alright. What other card games? There's loads of card games, to be fair. I don't know. I'm surprised actually not many of them have art books. It's quite surprising, really. I guess it's because it's so many different artists, and depending on the contract you have with said artists. Hmm. But anyway, if you can pick this up quite easily if you still want it. There's quite a few copies around, still around on the internet. But the decision is yours, as they say. So I think next time we'll be on to episode 16. I guess we'll have to pull out a popular game art book. But until then, goodbye.